It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows. Thank you. So Sacramento will get the first possession. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. All out there with Paul George. And it's Ibaka, and it's DeRozan, and it's Bagley in at the four spot. It doesn't matter if they're the two best teams in the league or the two worst. Chris, when these guys get together, their rivals, we know, it's always fun.
Kevin, when it's a conference rivalry, it's even better. They know each other so well. That doesn't make them friends.
Back to DeRozan. Bagley with a screen on LeBron. And DeRozan. Here we go. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. Ibaka for 3. That shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
Wall's shot is off. Rozier for 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
It's a great find, as always. LeBron with his finger and the pulse of the game.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ball against Jackson. Wall draws the double. And stolen by James. To the inside. Wood with the bucket.
Watch how Wood is pushing past the contact and to the shot.
The Kings have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. All with it. Now Anthony defending. Wall, no luck.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Here's LeBron. And it's Golden State with another.
Nice play. And you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Here, it's a great wow.
I always love seeing big man Wood getting more for his hustle.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, and sometimes it just comes down to a couple of critical plays which you need to execute in close, ugly games.
Hooked away. And it's the Warriors on the break. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And another 3 for Golden State. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, how about the fact that they're getting that backcourt out in transition, especially in this first half.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Hey, Chris, at this point in Wall's career, what are you seeing from him in terms of his mindset?
Like I said, Kevin, you don't get recognition as a point guard if you don't win. So he's all about team success right now, looking for that elusive shot.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
What a look. Wall is a great passer.
Rozier against George. And here's James outside. Bangs home the trifecta. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
George. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
Jackson in the corner. Anthony sets the pick for Jackson. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Bagley. And DeRozan. Here we go.
Versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels in using his athleticism and length to swat shots away.
Put on the bucket.
This is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Kings trail by 11. George with no one around sinks the three-pointer. George has got his second basket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity.
And the Warriors with some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Wood. Achua comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Morris subbed in for Jackson. It's LeBron with the drive. And finished off by LeBron.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Brissett, covered by Achua.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key. Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Jordan the pass to Brissett, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
DeAndre Jordan.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Goes up from the top of the key. That one a little long.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
And finish off by Wagner.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
It's stolen by Morris. The pull-up. And it's Rozier that time on the assist by Morris. Rozier's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Down by 15. Jordan with the screen on Morris. Allen finds Jordan over Rozier. Again, the miss by the Kings.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Down low, it's tipped. It's stolen by Allen. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Windler. And no good. The Warriors go the other way. On the wing, Morris. 3-pointers off the mark. The Kings trail by 15. And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Eubanks, he's checked in for Wagner. And it's Jackson in for Terry Rozier. And the Kings also making a change. Johnson's checked in. Allen inside. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
Oh, man, the all-around game of chance. Capable of dominating you on both ends of the floor, like right there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been giving John Wall all sorts of problems. Now John Wall, one of the most explosive guards in the NBA.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more.
Well, Greg, we've seen plenty of other players improve their jump shot during their time in the NBA.
And as he slows down with age, I think that would be the key for Wall. Increasing his confidence from range.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you You have a favorable matchup inside. Just keep pounding it in there.
On the court for Sacramento, you've got Wall. Johnson is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Paul George, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. Shot clock at 3. Here's Bagley. Unable to get that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Jackson, and he converts the layup.
Like whenever Jackson uses his speed on the glass, keeping possessions going.
Outside, Wall. Back to DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He's certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. The shot by Anthony, no good. Pass to George. Stolen by Jackson. To the middle, and here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. Count that one. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, man, and Jackson is just incredibly fast in transition. It's just the defense's worst nightmare when he's leaking out.
Kept alive. Bagley. Outside for George. Here's Wall. Wood with the block. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Mo Wagner comes in for Eubanks. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Monte Morris. Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Kings. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. And a quick look at some of the numbers for DeAndre Jordan.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Here's Wall. Caught that one.
You got to respect Wall's game. He's remarkable at driving inside, even when the D is draped all over.
The 3 from Anthony. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. All passes to DeRozan. And here is Ibaka to the paint. Here's Bagley, and he uses the glass on the lane. Bagley's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so George will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They host the Clippers after this game.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Inside, here's Wood. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first
Serge Ibaka, there's one out there.
Yeah, but look at the size and athleticism and showing real potential at the college level. It's amazing what we're on track.
Achua, he's checked in for the Warriors. LeBron comes in for Carmelo Anthony.
And when it comes to Mo Wagner, it's his footwork that stands out. He moves so well in the post and great agility for a big fella.
And you can see by the number of charges that he draws. He's one of the best in the league when it comes to establishing position and drawing offensive fouls. That's the product of Mo's terrific work.
Rozier for 3, gets the 3-pointer to fall. Rozier's got 11 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
That's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Some changes for Sacramento. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Ibaka. And Grayson Allen subbed in for John Wall. Here's Windler. Rozier defending. 6 to shoot. Here's Windler. Good.
Covers a lot of ground, as you see there, with a fantastic block.
Basketball.
Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. James, the pass to Jackson. Here's the three. Allen with the rebound, and they get it back to the inside. Second chance shot. It's deflected. For three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when he's playing like that.
There's nobody quicker with an answer than LeBron. He hit a three against him. This just lights his competitive fire.
Allen for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
Here's Nora. Off target from three-point range. Warriors have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%.
Coach trusts LeBron to do big numbers. It must be nice to see him improve like this.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Passes it to Windler. Here's Brissett. Drains the three-pointer. Brissett's got 5 points so far.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
The drive by James, and James throws it down.
Gotta love watching James Scott from the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
Here's Brissett, covered by Achua. Here's Windler. Sweet little floater.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Pass to Wood. James outside. Jordan with some nice D. Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Windler. Here's Brissett. Got a handout. Out of bounds. Kings ball. Sacramento keeps possession. Basketball. Five on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Allen's shot is off. In the corner, it's James. And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Carmelo.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now.
Hello, everybody. Let's start out with a look at the recently announced Players of the Week. Over in the East, Kyrie Irving.
Well, few players can get hot like Kyrie. He's just a walking bucket, setting us off the bounce.
And guys, that first half, man alive, LeBron was getting it done. Thanks for spending halftime with
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, he's been really patient and unselfish.
Terry Rozier is out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Anthony in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Yeah,
And when we think about LeBron, his competitive spirit is what comes to mind first for me. I mean, the guy wants to win all the time.
George looking over the floor. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
He was all alone on that one. George has got 8.
3 points.
And boy, he's got terrific feel on that jump shot. That's how George knocks down those catch-and-shoot jumpers in the blink of an eye.
And it's Bagley in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Warriors leading by 23.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
Lobs it up for Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And the slithery agility of Ibaka. Not many guys can go up with him to stop the catch and gun.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you, send around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
Rozier kicks to Anthony. Over Bagley. They get the rebound. Here's Rozier. George with the defensive effort. The Kings trail by 21. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Rozier missing. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Kings. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Back to DeRozan. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Anthony. Bagley with the block.
Physical force. I mean, Bagley was drafted 2nd overall because of his size and athleticism. I mean, he could swat shots away.
And finished off by LeBron.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Outside Wall. Wood with the block. And he's able to get it back. Shot's good by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 3rd basket of the night.
In the long frame of Ibaka, taking the punishment, your Warriors in the basket.
And the Warriors with some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for LeBron. And Morris subbed in for Terry Rozier. The Kings also at the sub. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Drills it from outside.
Adding to his 3-point total, not yet in the first half. Now he's got his first one here in the second.
That's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Ball passes to Bagley. Wagner knocks it loose.
Oh, how about the physical abilities of Wagner? I mean, they make him a potent defender who mercilessly denies the shot.
Anthony kicks to Wood. Dishes to Morris. Banked in off the glass. Morris has got 5 points so far.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Johnson, it's tipped. And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And some changes here for the Kings. Jordan, he's checked in for Bagley. Brissett comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Grayson Allen subbed in for John Wall.
Assists like that have typified the effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The 3 from George. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Morris against Allen. Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jordan the pass to Brissett. Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
George passes to Johnson. Back to George. Latrey. Warriors with the rebound. Woods got 8 rebounds in this game.
2 minutes.
Three-pointer. The shot by Anthony, no good. King shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. In the corner, George with it. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And it's 13 points for Paul George. Fires for 3. Jordan with the rebound.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
George against Jackson. Johnson sets the screen for George. Rebounded by Jackson. Warriors shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. High post Allen. Morris is there. Allen's shot is off. The Warriors shooting so far very efficient. All around. About 55%. Here's Wagner. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Kings shooting terrible so far in the second half. Down around 26%. Wasted no time on that one. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Anthony taking his time here. On the wing, Morris. Back to Wood. Golden State moving the ball around. Anthony's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's Morris for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Brissett's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Monte Morris with the foul.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. King substitution.
8 seconds left here in the third quarter. The pass to Brissett. Here's Windler. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And as we head into the fourth. We'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Wall on the bench, here's who Luke Walton's going with. We've got Ibaka, and it's Windler in at the 2. Here's Springer. Out to Ibaka. Pass to Springer. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
And you look at Bagley. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Passes it to Windler. Here's Springer. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Again, the miss by the Kings. Warriors shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Out left to the wing. Eubanks, the pass to James. No good with the triple. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Strus. And that's close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first
We're so
personal
fortunate
foul.
to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those
At the
bigs,
line for the
who do
Dubs.
you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, well, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, have you seen what those guys can do? Post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action, and they're able to carry their team.
Johnson, he's checked in for Sacramento. Driving in on the wing, Johnson. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
LeBron passes to Noel. On the wing, James. And the 3 ball is good. James has got 25 points in the game.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Here's Springer, covered by Achua. Here's Windler, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
Oh, sloppy finish. He was giving him the layup.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Pass to Johnson. To the paint, and stolen by James. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. The shot's good from Achua. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Some changes here for the Warriors. Mo Wagner comes in for Achua. And it's Green in for James. And the Kings also making a change. Jordan's checked in. And it's the Warriors' ball. Good momentum, 14 straight points. Eubanks, the pass to Strus. And the 3 off target. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play.
Key substitution.
And the Warriors making a change here. James is checked in. And a change for Sacramento. Wall's checked in. Here's James. And that one, good. James has got 14 points here in the second half.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Wall up top, pops it up for Jordan, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And the Kings making a change here. Allen's checked in. Off the inbound. Again, the miss by the Kings.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers. With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors basketball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
On offense, here are the Warriors. It's been 16 straight unanswered. Drops in the tray. James has got 35.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
There's the pass to Wagner. There's Green with the three. Another three for Golden State.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them?
Kicks it out to Allen. Out to the wing. Here's Nora. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Warriors have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. And the dunk by James.
Ball handling moves of James are sensational. Effortlessly slicing through the D with his quickness.
Allen against Green. Releases. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by James. Noel doesn't go that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out some of the punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game of still 2 more to go in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Well, his defense gave them the spark they needed, protecting the rim with purpose. They were afraid to bring the ball inside against the big fella.
Wagner finds James. Here's Eubanks. Back to James. From 12 feet out. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Here's Sacramento. Here's Allen. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out the opportunities there.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Wall's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. And for the Kings.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciate it.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Kids in the flats, it's just the life that we live. Oh, yeah. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Yeah. Pull up with love, no envy. Yeah. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. Burn the belly of the beast is deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Yeah. Pull up with love, no envy. Yeah. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. Burn the belly of the beast.